It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we have a Sharwood's curry and rice to show you. It's their chicken tikka. It was £1.25 in B&M. It's in a 70-gram pot. There's a look at it. So what you do, you peel back the cap. I've been looking at the ingredients. Not the ingredients, I've been looking at the instructions, sorry. The other eye. Pull the cap back, pour in boiling water to the line. I hope this fills up actually, because if you have a look at that pot, if that doesn't fill up a little bit more than what's offered here, then it's daylight robbery, isn't it? Look at that. Hot water to the line, that rice will grow. Put your lid over for 2 minutes. Pull it back, give it a big stir, put the lid back on for 3 minutes and then consume. So it's a 5-minute process to cook these noodles. Now, before I get into this really, I quite like a Sharwood's. I find if you want to have a family curry with poppadoms, naan breads, all the chicken, and if you want your kids to eat that curry, then Sharwood's are probably kind of right up there with Patak's in terms of like your family friendly curry. You can go bonkers, you can buy a madras or something of that kind of nature, something quite kind of strong, and the kids complain, don't they? They moan, it's too hot for me, Dad. But yeah, Sharwood's, if you buy their chicken tikka in a jar, general curry, nobody's really complaining. Everybody's enjoying it. And if you buy this is the trouble, it's the other end of the spectrum then, isn't it? If you buy the, I call it baby, what's it called? The coconut curry, the basic, like, sweet curry. It'll come to me, I'm sure it will. Then that's too sweet for me, and there's no kind of spice levels there at all for me. So anyway, let's go and cook this Sharwood's chicken curry and rice, and let's give it a review. Right, this Sharwood's chicken tikka curry is ready. Smells quite decent actually. Lots of coconut aromas. Lots of spices. It's a cheap curry in a tub. And I spent 2023 reviewing lots and lots of noodles. Lots and lots of noodles in packets, in tubs. It makes a nice change actually to try this chicken tikka. You can see the consistency there. It's quite a good amount of kind of stickiness there, isn't it? Good amount of consistency in the curry. So here we go. Let's get in. They promise so much though, don't they? These jars, these jugs, these add hot water and go. I mean, if you were on the International Space Station and you had a kettle, then I'm pretty sure that this would be kind of the best thing since sliced bread, wouldn't it? It kind of, it's gummy. The rice has resistance to it. It's like you're chewing down on the rice. You're expecting the rice to break down on the back of your molars. And it's just not happening. It's just kind of like bouncing back like a rubber ball. Remember that song? Rubber balls. Yeah, it's a bit rubbery. But in a situation where I was in the middle of nowhere and I was sick of eating cheese and ham sandwiches, which I've been there in my life, on the side of a mountain, picking up fencing, fixing fencing in the middle of nowhere to stop the sheep escaping. Then if there's an availability of a cattle, if you could find a cattle, then something like this, something warm in your belly, it's not too bad. There's some spice there. Korma, that's what I was looking for earlier. My kids, if we have an Indian takeaway, they order korma. Oh my goodness, I tried korma once. Never again. It's like an overly sugared, not much spice curry. Didn't like it at all, with too much coconut. At least with a tikka, the tikka has that coconut, but it also has that spice. It's really good. Really good. The consistency, the soup base of this pot is, it's not too bad. It's quite thick. Would I buy it again? That's the honest question. I'll give you an honest answer. Do you know, if I didn't have much money in the bank, I'm reviewing this around Christmas time, so, you know, we're all in the same boat here. If I didn't have much money in the bank, and I had enough money for, say, one of these, £1.25, a bread roll, and 4 cans of cheap beer, then, like it or lump it, that's going to be a night, isn't it? You're going to make a night of it. You're going to put some music on, you can eat your curry, you're going to dip a bread roll in there, you're going to drink your 4 cheap beers. We've all been there. And I've never been afraid to kind of like, I've never skirted the subject. It's not too bad. The more I'm eating it, the more the spice is coming through. The rice could probably be better. The rice could probably not be so rubbery. But at the same time, you're making this in 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute chicken tikka curry in a pot. What more can you ask for? So I'm going to rate it. It's one of those, serves a purpose, probably in January. January is a great month for stuff like this, isn't it? You know, fill your belly, nice and cheap, job done. It's, I'd say a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.